Hello internet friends, just a quickie highlight video to let you guys know some of the cool things that are happening this weekend in Star Wars Galaxy Legends. The first thing on Friday the 10th of July 2020 is a call to arms Flashpoint Hype night. They are hyping up the Flashpoints in Star Wars Galaxy Legends. These were added about a month ago now and they're a lot of fun. It's a quick way to get into some PvP combat, not as complicated as the city invasions and the stuff in space. Just /GCW and you'll be ported to a Flashpoint somewhere in the galaxy to fight against the enemy faction. It sounds like they're trying to hype these because people might not be aware of them, and there is also the problem with this kind of thing in that it's a little bit impromptu. What the city invasions do is they give you a specific time where everyone descends, everyone knows what's going to happen, and it's kind of a structured event. These are kind of different, right? You do that / command GCW, you jump to the flashpoint, and it just, you know, whoever is there. So this is a kind of a way to get more people, I think, playing at the same time. That's the only downside with something like this. It's not a structured time when people roll up. To facilitate that, they do give a time. So Friday, July 10th, starting at 11 PM British Standard Time, 6 PM ET, and 3 PM Pacific Time. I'll put the links in the description. It sounds like a cool event. There won't be any tokens of gratification given out on this one, so it's just a way to get a load of people playing all at once. Should be good fun. I've enjoyed the Flashpoints, the little bit of Flashpoint gameplay that I've done so far. The next thing, in complete contrast to slaughtering one another, is the Galactic Armistice. This is the thing that to bring Empire Day, the Empire season really, Empire and Remembrance Day to a close, is the Galactic Armistice, where everyone is going to turn up and have a bit of a love-in at the Masasi Temple on Yavin 4. A joint effort to boost the morale of their armies and celebrate their respected festival together without violence. Rebels and Imperials are encouraged to come together and join for this Empire Day, Remembrance Day social event. They mentioned that a lot of people have been wearing the new wearables. I haven't had a chance to really dig into all the stuff that's been added, so if you guys know exactly what's been added, they said there's like over 150 uniforms been added during Empire Day this year, so I need to look at some more of those, but they encourage you to turn up in some of that new gear and dress for the occasion. So that is at the Great Masasi Temple, Sunday, that is July the 12th, 11 AM Pacific Time, 1 PM CT, 2 PM ET, and 7 PM BST. So I'll put all those links in the description. So there's some cool events to be getting involved with. I've not been in game too much this past week, a couple of weeks really. I've been really busy in real life. Just to let you know what's going on the Napyet Channel, I started an ongoing project to do a kind of a big tutorial going through the game from 1 to 90 with the character, and so I've done a few of those tutorials in advance, and they'll be probably coming out every Saturday, a new episode. I won't be grinding up levels. I found the form of that series as I've been doing it, and it's kind of really finding something in each episode for new starters that I can focus on as I'm leveling. So in this episode coming up tomorrow, I talk a lot about Mos Eisley, just all the stuff that's in Mos Eisley that is important for new starters. So that'll be ongoing, but beyond that, you noticed that I've started playing Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. That's a lot of fun so far, and I was hoping at least a subset of people who are on the channel here for Star Wars Galaxies might be interested in looking at a different Star Wars game. That is always the puzzle on YouTube. A YouTube channel that is just based on one particular game is certainly called for with regards to a niche game like Legends, but it's not what I started out to do on YouTube. You know, the Napyet thing and playing Star Wars Galaxy Legends is kind of a happy coincidence, and I'm glad people have found the channel through that, but I do have an interest in other games. On that topic, I'm really thinking about investing in a flight stick for Star Wars Squadrons in October, and whether or not to do a video of that. I'm umming and ahhing. Literally, my hand is hovering over the mouse button, and whether or not to click buy this particular flight stick. I've done a bit of research, so that'd be good. But the thing is, I want to see if it works with jump to light speed with an older game. We'll see. I think that'd be a fun experiment and might be interesting for the channel as well, because I've not done a lot of flying in space simulators with flight sticks. In terms of what I have been doing when I've been in the game, mostly I've been with Snutsnort, really, doing a lot of crafting. I did want to highlight a video from Bree over at Massively OP where she talked a lot about decorating. She spends a lot of time in her home, and I do that at the minute, and it really makes her, watching her video really made me think, do I need to beautify this place where I spend so much time? So maybe I need to work on that. I'll link to the video here and down in the description if you fancy having a watch. She just gives some thoughts on how to decorate and a little bit of a tour of her house. So it's cool. So thank you for watching. I hope you'll take part in the events this weekend, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Do like and sub if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in a future video. All right, bye for now.